All right, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. How you doing today, please?
I'm doing great.
Oh man, here we are. How does it feel to step on stage for the first time? Just walk us through the feeling, what was going on in your mind, everything, man.
Um, right before I went on stage, I cried because
Mm,
I was so nervous. Knowing that, I was going obviously to be judged, which is what I
yeah,
was. The whole point was to go and be judged and kind of say, I don't care that whatever your thoughts or opinions of me doesn't matter.
yeah,
So my emotions got the best of me. Um, but once I calmed down,
yeah.
I was like, okay, well, I mean, they're about to call me and I have to go. Like I have no choice.
Yeah,
And then Coach walked on stage with my before pictures,
yeah,
and just as I hit my walk, I don't care if anyone wants to critique it, but in that moment, before I messed up,
yeah.
my walk to my first pose felt great. Like I felt like um, a star. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm,
People were just cheering for me. They were
yes,
excited.
yes,
People that I didn't know were cheering for me, so it wasn't
yeah,
just the team.
yes.
So it was a high. Like
Mm.
I was so happy. Like it was my moment. It felt great.
Wow, wow, congratulations on that. Well deserved, everything. You worked so hard for yourself to get to that point. So before we even go too deep into the show, just walk us through from the last interview we have, the preparation, the mental, physical, emotional, and even the spiritual, all the preparation it took for you to get to that stage day. How was that?
Um, well, I want to say that I did doubt myself throughout. I would have my moments. I just call them moments,
Yeah.
but where I just kind of go back to my old self for a second. It doesn't even last long, maybe 5 minutes at the most.
Hmm.
But where I'm like, you know, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like this is not, um, this is not me. And then I snap out of it, and then it's like a recharge because then I go harder in the gym. Like
Yeah.
I fell in love peak week. I fell in love with legs, and I hate leg day. Like
Mm.
that, I've hated it for the last 9 months.
Yeah.
I despised it. Now I'm looking for that burn. Like
Mm.
I'm putting more into it. Like I was doing my upper body,
Yeah.
and that's why I post a lot of my upper body because I'm confident about my upper body. I just never really was by my legs,
Hmm.
but it doesn't matter because I found new exercise, like new ways to change up leg day.
Yes.
Now I'm in love. Like
Yes.
I wish I could have leg day every day.
Yes.
The week of or peak week, I eventually I was telling coach I eventually just flipped a switch,
Yes.
and I floated through it because it was hard. I'm not saying it was easy. It was very hard. Those layers
Hmm.
killed me, but but it was worth it. And eventually, like I said, I just was like I mean, I'm doing it. Just
Yeah.
like before I walked on stage, I was like, I have no choice. I'm
Yes.
already in. I'm already doing it. So I
Yes.
just go with the flow, I guess you could say. But it's weird because it felt like an out of body. Like I was out of my body the whole week, peak week. Like I wasn't. It was weird. I don't know how to
Yes.
explain it,
Yes.
but maybe it was because I was praying to God, and God's like, okay, let me relieve a little of this for you.
Yes. Yes. Wow. Wow. So all right. So that is like the physical part, right? You say you hit a switch, right? So what
Mhm.
was that mental switch in particular? Was it like I don't know, like the discipline to just, like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm gonna just focus, oh, life happening, okay, balance, like, or the journal, like, what was that mental switch like?
Um, it was kind of like years ago when I had lost, I wasn't, lifting, but I had lost weight through cardio.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I always describe it as a switch because what happened this time, just like last time, is it's kind of like you have no choice.
Yeah, yeah,
What am I going to do? Give up? And then everyone, not that it matters what everyone thinks, but I mean, everyone's going to be like, wait, we believed in you. What's going on
yeah,
here? Because I
yeah,
need that. I'm one of those people who would need a good job every now and then, or, okay, I recognize you, you're doing good. I get a little too much now, but
mm-hmm.
so watch what you wish for. But I'm one of those people. But I got to it's just like I tell myself,
Mm-hmm.
I talk to God all the time.
Yeah,
So I'll be in the car, be like, hey God, you know, because my daughter asked me the other day, Mom, how do you pray? Do you have to pray like this?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, girl, you could just talk to him anywhere, anytime. You could pray like that, but you could talk to him anytime.
Yeah, yeah.
So she had, or so I do. That's what I did. I prayed, and I was just like, so you know, I told you know you could pray anywhere, and then and that's what I do. I would just be like, God, you know, and I'm assuming it was God that flipped that switch and was like, okay, well, you want this, I'm gonna help you with it.
Yes.
And it's me telling myself I got to do it. Yes. It's God saying I'm gonna make you do it.
Yes, yes.
Or I'm gonna help you do it.
Yeah.
And so it's spirit. It's most of this journey is spiritual for me. I say it all the time. You know, God's always there, and it's weird because just last night I came in here and I don't go to the gym usually in the evening, but my schedule's been messed up. And I messaged Coach and I said, Coach, it's like I'm famous. I was like, I don't know if it's because of your page.
Yeah.
But it's people I don't even know. Or like, you know, pounding it or and they don't say anything. They just, or this one girl came up to me and was like, is this you? Is this you? And showed me my Instagram and I'm like, yes, that's me.
Wow, wow.
And it's weird because at the same time I'm like, okay, cool. But then at the same, you know, it's like, is this what I want?
Yeah.
It's amazing regardless.
Yes, yes.
But I don't know. But I talked to, God's my number one for anything. Yes. And I would not be here today physically, emotionally, mentally if it wasn't for God.
Yes. So, no, that is beautiful, you know, and that is why I would say, you know, there's a holistic approach to this. You know, it's much more than stepping on stage. It's just that personal development with yourself, you know, spiritual, all those aspects, right? So can you let us know, like, you know, as everything was unfolding for you, right? I know, like, peak week, for me, I say peak week is more spiritual than physical, right? Because you just hit that trance where, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, it's kind of hard to describe it, right? But as everything was unfolding, you know, all the way up to Friday night, and you looked at yourself in the mirror, what was the thought in your mind? Like, wow.
Well, because I'm a visual person, I was like, dang. No, I was though. I was looking in the mirror, and you know, everyone knows that that I've talked to about my weight loss journey. Is the skin thing's a big thing for me. But because of peak week, it was like tightening up. I was just like, I was staring at myself in the mirror often. That Friday, I probably should have, you know, did more cardio, but. Instead of staring at myself in the mirror. No, it was funny. But no, I just couldn't believe, like, I see my my abs coming in, I see the lines, the definition. But the Friday, that was Friday morning, because Friday evening I was with Coach and the girls, and we were talking a lot, you know, just about everything. He's, you know, he was going into his story and everything, which, you know, can be relatable. It was nice to have the calm before the storm, because everyone's just chilling. Oh my gosh, the food that we got to eat. The salmon. I couldn't even finish. Okay, I didn't finish my cheesecake, and I'm somebody who would pig out and finish it all. But I had at least 2 inches, I would say, left. But I think. Because I was in that zone, it did seem surreal. Like, it didn't, I still can't believe it happened. It happened so fast too. Like, you're waiting this whole time for it, and then it just, boom, it's done. And you're like, you know, you only live the moment for a short period. But.
Yes. No, that is beautiful. Like, you know, all the way by Friday, you're like, okay, I'm going to eat this cheesecake, eat that, and then everything is there. Like, I don't want it. You know, but that is beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing that, right? And I'll tell you this, your journey, like, all the way to this point has been inspirational. You know, myself and Sarah will talk about it. It's really inspirational and motivating, right? So looking forward, man, you know, what are we, you know, expecting? What does the future look like for you right now?
You have not seen nothing yet.
You guys heard that?
You have not seen nothing yet. I am so ready. I think now that I've lost most of my fat, that, you're gonna start seeing my muscle definition.
Yes.
I've got quads. Y'all just haven't seen them yet. I'm telling you. I'd be laying down flexing my quads.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so I just have to I have to tone it. I have to like really zone in and get those showing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you haven't. Like, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Nice. I mean, now I'm excited. I'm like, okay, when is it? You know, but it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm stepping on that stage again.
Oh, let's go. I mean, I know that. We know that, you know. Can't wait for that too. Right. So the last two questions before we round this up is, through your whole journey, your process, what is an important lesson you've learned so far?
I would say the cliche would be easy to say, you know, trust the process. Everyone knows that though. They just, whether you want to believe it or not. So I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say trust yourself. Because once you don't question things and you just know, when you know something's right, something's true.
Yes.
You just need to go with it. You know, God, your little butterflies in your stomach, whatever you want to call it, you know what's right. So just trust yourself. Trust yourself before anything else, and then you can't fail.
Wow. Thank you very much for that. Trust yourself. Wow. That is, man, you know, that is everything. People don't trust yourself. I love that. And then the other last question is, what is an advice, you know, you have for people, you know, that are scared to even take a leap, you know, to take a step towards achieving their goals?
Well, as Nike would say, just do it.
Because hey, Nike sponsor her right now.
Because literally that's what I did. I just did it. Once again, the questioning thing goes back to my, you know, my past, but, you know, not trusting people, whatever. But you just do it. Like, if you wonder, well, what, you know, I can't do that, or I'm scared of this, or whatever, you're never going to go anywhere. You're going to be stuck in, as a stay-at-home mom, depressed for 7 years in your house, not going anywhere. That's what you're going to be. So don't, like, just do it.
Just do it, man. Wow. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for this interview, and we'll look forward to doing more of this as we keep moving forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you.